Welcome to Daily Conversation. This is Mr. K.
This is Eric.
Yeah, today is the 12th of February 2021 and the time now is 6:31 a.m. So today our topic is, do you have any scientific method to improve metacognitive skills? Yeah, so before we get started, please click the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. All right, so here we go. Yeah, so firstly, to your topic, the metacognitive skill, is it something similar to metacognition?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Okay, so I think I had better start first, and then
Okay.
maybe later you may give some opinion or review. Yeah, so firstly, I think to improve our metaconnection, it's not easy. Yep. And then we cannot say that it is through simple life experience and then we can realize it. Yeah. And then so we have to do something to try to get a higher meta connection as earlier as possible. So the first method, I think, which is agreed by many people, which is the meditation. Yeah, so meditation is uh, is is one of the way which can provide us sometimes to really stop down our thinking and then thinking of other things, and then once we stop down and then uh, we will have the opportunity to think uh, some of the thing, like for example, uh, maybe after meditation, um, you can do a reflection after this meditation. So I think firstly, meditation uh, um, can make us focus on something better. So so I think this is the first way, and then second way is just now I said is the reflection. The reflection is something like you need to take action of something first. After you take action, let's say let's say you want to learn a new skill, and then you need to take action to learn it, and then after sometimes you need to have regular feedback to the to your result. Yep. And then it seems it's something like how good you learn until now so far, and then or what thing you think is you're not doing well. So at that time it is a reflection, and also through this reflection we find out our weaknesses, and uh, we will since we if we really think what is the weaknesses, I think we will come out with a solution after that. Yeah, so I think it is like a cycle. You do something, and then you need to have regular uh, reflection, and then after reflection it will have a solution to solve something, and then again we take action, and then feedback, action, feedback. Yeah. So yeah, but for this, I think it really need to have a deep process of thinking, and it's just not um um uh, to 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 try something. We need to have a deep process. Yeah, and then yeah, actually this is basically the thing I would like to talk about today. And also secondly, I think beside this meditation and reflection, we need to have uh, an an a correct attitude, which is whether you really want to improve. Yeah, I think this is important because if you want to improve, then you will be more likely uh, to find a a better way to do something, so that you can achieve better result. Yeah, so I think with these two things, yeah, it will help us in uh, improving our meta connection skill. Yeah, yeah, Eric.
Mm. Yeah. So this is all you're sharing, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Mm. Okay. Just want to talk about reflection, and can you give me yeah, can you share uh some example of when you are doing the reflection? For example, like uh mm, okay, let's say
Yeah.
uh you are thinking why you want to work in this industry after graduate.
Okay.
Mm. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, because you have some experience, right? So I think you have done some reflection. Otherwise, you wouldn't keep doing what you are doing now, is it? So
Yeah.
you sure will have some thinking, like just now you say, you keep thinking and you keep review your your mind.
Mm.
So in the process, uh, your metacognition skill will improve. And then, but we know reflection. But how do we do the reflection? Because reflection got many ways to do, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yep. Yep. So just now your question is why do I choose to uh do my this job, right? Do
Yeah.
my current job.
Yeah. I mean, this is your reflection. This is not mm, some like the reason, like the reason that that you talk to other people. So this is a reflection. This is a self-reflection. This is not some point or not some
Mm.
reason to, yeah, to other people. So it may touch some uh sensitive point.
Mm.
Mm. But if you mind that, you can choose not to talk that. Mm.
Mm. Yeah. Okay. I think when we do reflection in our which is about our job. Yeah, I think one thing is that um we can think a little bit uh, uh, we can think a little bit about a longer term of our job. Yeah, so in this reflection, maybe well, we can think um, uh, yeah, we can think what uh, uh, what will be your job, for example, like after uh, a few years. Yeah, and then we try to predict, and then and also we need to set, maybe we can set a goal, a target to ourselves, and then this target can also be long term or short term. Yeah, but it seems like a short term goal is much more easier for us to get the feedback. For example, you can have a goal for 1 year. Yeah, and then if you have a goal for 1 year, and then the next year you can do a reflection, and then whether you achieve this or not. Yeah, if the answer is no, we need to find out whether our goal is has problem, or uh, is any other problems which cause us cannot reach the goal. Yeah, and then so this is one of the reflection which we can firstly to set a goal. Yeah, because as I said just now, we need to have an attitude like we want to improve, so that we will have something to reflect. Because I think the reflection, the purpose of reflection uh, uh, is to help us to do better. So if you don't have the attitude of improvement, then maybe it will not be so effective for the reflection.
So what is the summary to that question?
I think we may set a goal for our job, and then it can be short term, it can be a longer term, and then reflection is like to look at the goal, whether you achieve it or not.
What's my question just now?
Your question is uh your question is about my job, and then why I want to choose this job, right?
So so you set some goal, then you can find the job you want to work.
Um, yeah, because just now, my reply is not really, it's not really for this question. Yeah.
Yeah. So when you are talking this, did you realize this? When you are talking, did you realize you say something which is a logic, and
yeah.
did you realize?
Yeah.
But why you can just uh like just say something you don't believe, and then after that, if I say setting a goal is good, then this is good. uh would it be the case if I say setting a goal is a very good method for reflection? Would you say actually no, I'm not thinking like this? Will you say this really? Or you will just let it pass, let it go?
I am not sure. Yeah, because if you say something, and then I think if it is effective, and I say yes, to me, if it is not, I think it cannot persuade me, and I will come up with my own opinion.
No, this is not about persuasive, because this is the point you are talking. You sure? Okay, yeah. When you say something, when some words, when some sentence come out of your mouth, if I agree you definitely will think, yeah, this is true, because this thing is come out from your mouth. How can be this thing come out from your mouth and you really think a lot, you really spend time to think, then you finally say out the point, and then at the end after I agree with you, after I agree with you, then you say, yeah, no, actually I don't think so. Would you really
Um,
do it?
no,
So
no. Yeah, yeah, actually, yeah, I think I didn't realize it much until you point, the topic, the question, you point your own question again. Yeah, and then I realized.
mm, yeah, so uh okay, the real reflection is not is not so rational. Okay, actually the real reflection is full of emotion. Mm,
Okay.
yeah, and why? Because we are human. When we are doing the self reflection, we will have many emotion. Mm, yeah.
Okay.
For
It,
example,
is it include something like rationalization?
sure. Mm,
Oh, okay.
okay. And okay, for example, yeah. Okay. I don't like to give you the example first. I want you to yeah. I would like you to share yeah your experience, especially your emotion state. Mm. Why you finally become a teacher? Yeah. Up. The time frame is after graduate your first job, or
Mm,
maybe after graduate, you haven't get your first job. Then, okay, and then become you have become you get your first job, and then after you get the
mm,
first job, yeah, what your emotional stage, and also
mm,
like the next, yeah, you face some obstacle or some else or something, and
mm,
then eventually uh you uh you work in this industry, but you also have some worry. You sure will have some like mm, some worry, and also some thinking, which is that yeah uh is it really suitable to work in this industry? Mm. Is this industry uh yeah can I work in this industry for 5 years, for 10 years? Hmm. Or maybe you also think, yeah, should I change the job? Hmm.
mm.
I think you sure will have this thinking. Yeah, you sure will have this thinking. Yeah, because everyone sure will have this kind of thinking. But what is the emotional state? Yeah, what thing, what thing affect you? What thing make you have this kind of thinking? Yeah, this is what I want to hear.
Um, yeah, actually, I didn't get your question.
In
Mm-mm.
summary, the first is the emotion state, and the
Okay.
second is yeah, uh, what do you think? Which which case which case give you this emotional state?
Okay.
Mm, during your career path.
For the emotional state, it means my feeling. Is it feeling?
Yeah.
Feeling, and then what caused my this feeling?
Mm.
Okay. So shall I start from the first job
After graduate.
after graduate? Yeah. So uh okay. Firstly, after graduation, um I it seems like um uh yeah, at that time I don't know what to do, and then uh my thinking is just trying to do something first. and then so I didn't make a choice. I didn't make a try on other job, and then uh, I go to my uh, father's company first. So uh, okay, so for here I didn't plan um uh to go to my father's company. It is like uh I don't know what to choose, so I just go into the company first. Yep. And then while I was doing while I was working for my father's company, uh um yeah, my feeling is um my feeling is not good here, because I think um not only uh I don't like the job. It's because it dealing with a lot of um issues with people. Yeah. So at that time, actually, I think uh dealing with people is difficult. Uh, yeah, and then I think this is one of the main reason that I choose to switch my job to my current job. Of course, it all of the jobs we will have to deal with people. Yeah, but the uh, yeah, we don't have to deal uh, with people so much. For now, I deal with students. Yeah, I think yeah, it's quite different from dealing um, with people that's in my father's company. Yeah. So when I was teaching, uh, yeah, my feeling is actually quite good. Um, yeah, I admit that actually switching from uh, my father's company to the tuition center is based on my interest. Yeah, I think what uh, English and also teaching. Yeah, I think that is my interest. And then after I try it, yeah, also uh, it's true. I think I enjoy doing in this industry. Yeah, so my feeling is actually quite good. And after that, because um, I have a, 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 a very strict standard to myself. So yeah, uh, yeah, I think I need to improve. Yeah, because uh, being a teacher, we need to really have uh, a better knowledge so that we can teach better. So yeah, so now I haven't achieved the expectation. I haven't achieved the standard in my expectation. Yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
Rick.
Yeah. Mm, can you do a reflection on the reflection you shared just now?
Okay, reflection on this.
Mm.
Um, yeah,
What did you
firstly,
feel? Yeah, yeah. You can you share first. You share first.
yeah, um, yeah, firstly, uh, I choose to switch my job. It's mainly because I didn't do well dealing with people. So even though I now already changed my job, so maybe I can try to also improve my skill dealing with people, because we will need to deal with people many of the time in our life. So maybe this is something I can improve. Yeah, I cannot just avoid it. Yeah. So this is the first one, and then um uh yeah, the next one is because I choose something that I like, uh which for this one maybe uh I will have some rationalizations to convince myself that I'm choosing a correct job. Uh, yeah, indeed, I think there is a lot of rationalization here. Um, but as long as I think um, uh, um, yeah, doing this job, uh, I can get a real skill, and then yeah, I think I still can survive in this job, maybe after 5 or 10 years. Yeah, somehow I still can survive. Um, um, yeah, but also for here, um, uh, we found that it will be more difficult in the future. The competition will be higher. So maybe at that time, if we really cannot compete with others, so yeah, one of the solution is that I can choose to uh, become a home tuition teacher, because for this one it is another market, uh, compared with the tuition center and online learning. uh, they will still have a market that uh, parents they want to hire a teacher to provide teaching, which is face to face and one to one. So for this, a problem is yeah, once they choose one to one teaching, yeah, basically they will not just have one uh, uh, subject. They are asking for a few subjects, yeah, which is more than one subject. So for here, yeah, maybe I think um, uh, beside English, I need to also improve some others major subject. Yeah. So this is the second thing. Uh, the third thing is yeah, just now I talk about competition, high competition. I think for now it is uh, the competition is not uh, it's not really high that we cannot survive. It's still not the time. So at here I think we can try try to try to increase our competitiveness for the tuition center as a whole, not only myself. Yeah.
Yeah, good. Mm, good sharing.
Okay.
Mm, yeah. Okay, so I would like to start my sharing. Mm,
Okay. Yeah.
okay. Yeah, actually I would like to go back the sharing.
Oh,
Yeah.
using
Did you
my
realize?
my
Did you
sharing.
realize? Yes. Did you realize something when you
Uh,
when you are replying? Did you aware something? Did you realize something?
what do you mean?
So you didn't aware anything, right? You didn't realize anything, right? I mean,
Um,
what is in your mind when you are talking this?
uh, what is in my mind when I'm talking this? Uh, the sharing just now.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, this is just what I think
Hmm.
at this moment.
Hmm. But did you really ans but are you really replying my question?
Uh, I am not sure because firstly we
But just now you pretty sure. Yeah, you're pretty sure because I start my the first time I said good sharing. You say uh-huh. Then I say okay, I would like to start my sharing. You say okay. Yeah, and the second time
mm,
the okay means that you pretty sure,
yeah yeah
right?
okay since you're talking about this, yeah, yeah, after uh finish my talking, yeah, and then I found that you say it's a good sharing, and then at that time actually uh uh I have the feeling because I previously you also mentioned that if you say okay, if you say good, and then I will agree. If you say not good, and then I will also follow uh your your reply.
No,
Yeah. So
yeah.
mm,
What I ask is what uh did you realize anything when you are when you are sharing all this? Yeah, the career the career reflection.
okay. For
And
this.
just now
Mm,
and just now I say you didn't aware anything,
mm,
and now I can pretty sure you didn't aware anything. Yeah, you didn't aware that thing. Okay,
yeah. For
so
my sharing, right?
I will ask you one more
Mm.
time the same question. What is my question just now?
Uh, yeah. You asked me to do a reflection on
Yeah.
my uh previous talking.
Okay. Now. Then did you realize that thing?
Um.
Did you realize something wrong? Something went wrong?
Yeah. Yeah. Because previously it is about emotional state, and then the reason of this emotional state.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, um,
And how about the second sharing?
yeah, the
The
second
reflection on
sharing
reflection.
is it's not about the emotional state anymore.
Yeah. Hmm. Right.
Yeah.
Hmm. So this is the thing I want to mention. So uh yeah. So you can't control your mind actually. Hmm.
Mm,
Because many people also cannot control their mind. Only when you can control your mind, you you have you have activated your metacognitive skills. Otherwise, reflection is just the first level of thinking. Yeah, just like everyone can do the rationalization, everyone can do the thinking. This is the same thing because another meaning of thinking is also rationalization.
okay.
Mm. But if you can aware what you are talking, is there what is the wrong? Yeah, is there any wrong? Why I want to talking this? Why I want to say this? You,
Mm,
and you can realize your feeling when you are saying this. Then at that time, this is the effective reflection to improve your metacognition. And only this is the reflection is useful. Otherwise, the reflection is just the rationalization.
yeah.
Okay. yeah. And okay, I would like to go through the first your first reflection first. So I would like
Okay.
to make a summary. The
Mm-mm.
first you say, after graduate you don't know what you want to do, so you join your father company. Yeah, and then uh you you are not really feeling good because you are not good at dealing with people.
Mm-mm.
And but after join another industry, you say, yeah, teacher also need to deal with students, but
Mm.
you think, yeah, dealing with student is different from dealing with people.
Yeah.
And then after you say, yeah, you choose this job because you follow your interest. And then yeah, you, yeah, because this is new to you, you don't have you are inexperienced in this industry, so you need to learn. You need to keep learning. You need to
Mm.
learn hard and work
Yeah.
hard in other people. So you think uh, your performance is still below your expectation level. Mm.
Yep.
This is the first level of your reflection. Mm. Uh, yeah. If if you want to if you want me to uh to make a review on your first reflection, okay, I mean, this review is something like, yeah, is, yeah, there is something wrong here. Yeah, why you have this kind of thinking? Yeah. So this kind of review. So this review is
Mm.
also can be treated as the second level of reflection, which is the reflection on reflection. Okay, the first is why you don't want to give a try after you graduate. Why you just want to join your father company directly?
Mm.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what is your feeling? What is your feeling at that time? Why you will make this decision? Are you really take serious? Are you really take this serious? Or you just
Um.
think? Or you just think, yeah, my father company already have the resources, so I join. So I join my father company, so I learn something, and then I don't need to, like other people, start all over again. Hmm. Yeah. This is the reflection. If I was you, I will
Mm.
make this kind of reflection. Hmm. To really figure out what I'm thinking.
Mm.
Yeah, because actually okay, I also realized that sometimes you are too reliant on your family resources.
Mm.
For example, when you talk about competitive advantage, you will talk about your tuition center. Mm. You rely on your tuition center. And then
Mm.
when you talk about mm, like other investment or some other thing, which is like relate to the money and like relate to budget or relate to like the expenses, money
Mm.
expenses, and you'll say, yeah, because for example, because I live with my family, yeah, so I don't need to pay rental or something like that. And you may also say, yeah, uh, and when I ask you, would you plan to buy a new house in future, and you will say, yeah, yeah, actually, my family have a piece of land. So maybe next time, if I really want to have a house, I may build a house on that piece of land. Mm.
Mm.
So okay, from my viewpoint, you have the mindset, which is if you can rely, if you can depending on your family, if you can rely your family, you would choose that. Did you realize this after I talk
Mm.
before I talking this, before I say out?
Yeah, I think no, not really.
Hmm. But but from my talking just now, Do you think it makes sense?
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, so this is the real reflection.
Yeah,
The
but
real
if it is individual, how can we uh come up with this opinion on ourselves?
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, this is because this is the metacognition. This is the metacognition. This is the real metacognition. This is the metacognitive skills. So metacognitive skills is not it's not that easy to acquire as you think.
Okay. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, I
uh,
know it is meta-connection, but yeah, how can we um attend this meta-connective skill? Is there any method?
yeah. When you are doing the reflection, confess to yourself.
Mm-mm.
Hmm. Confess to yourself. Just now you talk about like the weakness, yeah. And when you are doing the reflection, you can realize your weakness. Really, yeah. In my mind, I have this question to you, but I choose not to say it out directly. Uh,
Mm.
did you are you really can realize your weakness when you are thinking something? Not many people can do that actually.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm, yeah. So after I saying this, yeah, you may too rely on your family, on other people resources. Uh yeah, I know. It really feel bad to you. Hmm.
Mm-mm.
And but what is the feeling after realize this thing? Will you go uh will you think further? Will you try to take 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 a further step to think to think this case to think this case? Hmm. Yeah. So only when we do this,
Mm.
we will more understand ourselves. We will more understand our mind. We will have the awareness. Yeah. In some circumstances, I will have some mindset. And I know I shouldn't uh I shouldn't will have this I shouldn't have this mindset. Mm. Yeah, I shouldn't have this mindset. And I know why I will have this mindset. I know the reason. I know the reason uh why this why I will think like this. Mm. Yeah, but this is wrong. This is wrong. Mm. So when there's a voice in your mind told you
Mm.
this is wrong, this is the awareness. Mm.
Oh,
So what is the right thing? What's the right way to think? Mm. And only by doing this you can realize your problem. Otherwise, you just look at those surface case. Yeah.
mm.
Mm. Yeah. So this is just one of it. Mm. This is
Yeah,
just one of it. Yeah. And I realized this. I realized this. Just within the 5 sentence you share. Yeah. The first 5 sentence you share. Mm.
mm.
Why? Why? Because I also have that experience. But I overcome it. Mm. I fully understand. I fully recognize uh my thinking. Mm. I also have this mindset before. Yeah. Mm. After
Mm.
graduate, I don't need to find a job. Yeah, because my previous boss asked me whether I want to go back to their to her company and work, and she offered me a quite high salary, 3,000. Mm.
Mm.
So at that time, my thinking is, yeah, if I want to find a new job, mm, maybe I only can get like 2,000 something. Mm. And but if I join this company, yeah, even though it is a small company, mm, but I can
Yeah,
get 3,000. Yeah. So at that time, I also will have this thinking, and I also will think, yeah, audit. Yeah, I also have interest in audit. Yeah, at that time I really have interest in audit. Yeah. And but does it mean that after you join the industry, your interest, yeah, you can follow interest, or yeah, because this is your interest, so you definitely will like that job. This is different thing. Yeah. So if just using the first reflection to guide your decision, you may come out a conclusion, yeah, so that I should follow my interest. Yeah, because the first one I don't know what to do, and I didn't follow my interest, and I didn't think this, and I just joined. I join a company, or I join an industry that I not really like. And I'm not good at this. Yeah, because I don't have the skill. I don't have the skill to deal with other people, and I also I don't like to deal with people. Mm. So yeah, so in conclusion, I would like to follow my interest, and then I would want to choose those jobs which don't need to deal with people so much. So I become a teacher. Yeah. So you have this conclusion. Yeah. So a different reflection, different thinking lead to different conclusion. So yeah. So and also yeah. And okay, this is the first one. And second one, just now you say deal with people, and yeah, what is the real difference between deal with people and deal with students? What is the feeling when you are dealing? What is the feeling when you're dealing with people, and what is the feeling when you're dealing with students? Is this the people are too smart, and they can point out your mistake, they can point out your weakness when you did something wrong, and students, because they don't have any experience, so they cannot point out your mistake, because and also you are a teacher, they respect you, so that dealing with students is more easier than dealing with people. Yeah, I'm quite strict now. Yeah. So is this that thinking? Yeah. This is a bit I can say quite dark. Yeah, quite dark, because really our self reflection, uh most of the thing is hit to the darker side. Yeah, the darkest part of ourselves. So this is the real weakness of ourselves. So only by doing this we can realize our weakness, the real weakness, and we can only know, yeah, mm, uh, what we should improve, or what we should focus on. Yeah, yeah. So this is the real reflection, and oh, okay, I didn't say you should have this idea. Yeah, I just state some possible possible reason. It may not mean it is used. Yeah, you have to figure out whether the idea come out like this is because of this reason. Yeah, the reason I say just now. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. So when you realize something on yourself, you normally you feel quite depressed. The self-reflection is really quite sensitive. Mm. Mm. Yeah. And from just now, you're sharing, I can hear you are not really sharing your self-reflection, but this is not because you don't want to share your self-reflection. It's because you didn't aware your self-reflection. You didn't aware your reflection. If you really aware your reflection, and yeah, and I can hear something which is not bright, but it is quite dark. Mm. Mm. Okay, and this is okay. Then this is the second one. dealing with students or dealing with people. And this actually the implication here is if the reason is same as what I say just now, okay, it means that you didn't confess, or you don't dare, or you try to avoid to confess your mistake, try to correct your mistake, because so that you avoid um, uh you avoid the scenario that your mistake can be discovered. So you just hide your mistake. Yeah. So this is the implication here. If I want to go through in detail. Yeah. Yeah. Because you can deal with a student, but you cannot deal with other people. And the people I know is adult. Is adult in because your father company because it's a company, so most likely it won't deal with the child. Yeah, most likely it will deal with
Yeah.
the at least parents, or at least an adult. But teacher, most likely in most of the time you are dealing with students. And this is a second reflection. Yeah, if I was you, this is a second reflection. This is a second of reflection on reflection. This is a second reflection on the first layer of reflection. I will want to do the reflection. So okay, the first one, just now the first one is why not give a try. So if I go into detail, I will find out more thing. And second one is deal with people. Yeah, from that deal with people is the surface. I also can go in detail. Okay, and what is the third? Yeah, okay, what is the third? And the third is the third is actually I find out from your second layer of your second layer of reflections. Yeah, but actually I I did notice uh there may be possibility in the first layer of reflection, but I cannot share. I cannot share. But in the second layer of reflection, I can pretty sure. This is also one of the thing would to do the reflection.
Yeah.
Okay, and what is the third thing? The third thing is when you talk about the job, and you also aware that your job may be could be replaced in future. And maybe this is not replaced by AI, but replaced by our teacher, or maybe it is because your the competitiveness. Yeah. So but you only think about how how to do an amendment. How to do an amendment in your industry. You didn't think outside the box. What box? This industry. You didn't think outside this industry. So that means that you only think you will work in this industry whole life. Yeah, for your whole remaining life. Is it true or false? I don't know. But this is not a good thing. Yeah, it's not a good thing because you cannot think outside the box. Yeah, because you cannot think outside the box. So and this is the clue. This is a clue. This is a clue for the reflection. Why I will have this kind of thinking? What is my emotional state when I talking this, and when I thinking this, and when I saying this? Yeah. why I will have this kind of thinking, and also what made me will have this kind of thinking. Is this because of the comfortable zone? Yeah, if this is the reason, then I may be that kind of person that not willing to jump out the comfortable zone. Yeah. So this is a second layer of reflection. Yeah. On this particular case, the comfortable zone.
Yeah.
And also it may also means that I will only learn what I want to learn. Or I can say I will only want to learn what I like to learn. Yeah. If this is something important, but I not really but it's important. I know it's important, but I don't like this. I don't have interest on this, or I think I cannot do it well on this, and then I will not going to learn that. So this can link to your personality. Your personality is the perfection, and also, and we can link this the second layer reflection to the second layer reflection, which is still dealing with people, and you can also find some hints. If the reason if this is the real reason that why you don't want to deal with people but you can deal with the student is also because of the perfection. Yeah, it may also the problem may bigger than may bigger as you think. I mean the consequence of the profession is bigger as you think, because it can affect your learning. And also it can affect your conscious. Yeah, because when you when we are looking information, when we are searching information, do you know one term which is the information bias? Did you heard this before? Actually, we learned this in ISO.
Yeah, it is something like we start from the thing that we know more.
Huh? I don't get you mean.
Yeah, when we're trying to search the information, and then we will start from the thing that we think it is true. Oh no.
Not start from that thing. It's not this case. It means that in our mind, we will filter out all those information which is unfavorable, which is opposite of my thinking. Yeah. And I can search a lot of opposite opinion, but I choose to ignore them. And this is information bias. This is not because of the timing, like start from your like or start from your dislike. Even though you start from your dislike, you also can filter out. You also can ignore those information. And when you are doing a report, let's say you are doing a report, and first point, second point, third point, and you need to have 3 points. You need to have 3 points of strength. You need to have another 3 points of weakness.
Yeah.
And you can write very well on the strength, but you cannot write very well on the weakness. Human inherently have the information bias. So this is the information bias. So what's the implication here? If the perfection can affect your connection, your thinking, so it may also means that your learning and your thinking could be contain a lot of information bias, which is more than other people. That means in summary, you have more information. You may have more information bias than other people. So
Yeah.
it also means that you have means okay, the rationalization skill is better than other people. Yeah, the skill of rationalize something is better than other people.
Yeah, not a good thing.
Yeah, it's not a good thing. Yeah. So yeah, it can affect your thinking. It can also affect your learning. Yeah. So you see, yeah, just from one short sharing, like 5 minutes or 10 minutes of your reflection, I can find out so many things. And I think three of the point, each of them definitely shock you, and it's like it's like a heavy object hit your heart or something. Yeah, that feeling. And so can you imagine? Can you imagine the real reflection that we really need to carry out is so dark, and most of the time, yeah, if you really activated your metacognitive skills, you'll do this in your mind and all the day. Yeah, you'll do this in your mind all the day. Yeah. Yeah, so that you can improve. Yeah, so improvement is not full of the full of happy or full of the joy. Is it the joy? Full of joy. Yeah. Yeah, improvement is not full of joy. Yeah, actually the improvement is full of pain.
Yeah, but this emotion also give us something like a hint whether we are really look into the matter, right? In
Yeah.
reflection.
Yeah. But after overcome the pain, you definitely will feel the joy. Yeah, this is the joy after the pain. So this is the real joy. Yeah. So this is the real way. Yeah, this is the correct way to do the reflection. Yeah, everyone know how to do the reflection, but not many people do the reflection like this. Okay, and in summary, okay, how do we know whether we have enough metacognitive skills or other people have that metacognitive skills? We can look at their talking, their talking. We also can look at their behavior. We also can look at their thinking. Yeah. If you can do that, okay. And we also can look at ourselves, our thinking, our behavior, our talking. And try thinking. There is one person. There's one person look at you. And okay. For example, now I'm talking.
Yeah.
I'll imagine. The person who talking right now is actually not myself. Yeah. What I'm doing, what is the real Eric are doing? The real Eric is watching these guys saying something, and I'm thinking, the correctness. Is there any problem? Yeah. Is there any problem? Of this Eric talking? Yeah. Yeah. Of this Eric sharing. So okay, look back to the definition of metacognition. Yeah, the definition of the metacognition is thinking. Yeah. Understanding and awareness of one's own thought process. Yeah. So is when you are thinking, there is there's a second level. There's a second layer. There's another there's another Eric watching this guy talking something. Okay, we call the Eric A. Eric A was talking right now. Eric B is watching Eric A talking. And of course, Eric A need to think so that they can talk. They need to sort out the mind so they can share the thing with a well structure, so other people can understand they're talking. But what Eric B was doing right now, Eric B was watching Eric A and listening Eric A talking. And thinking, is there any mistake? Is there any unreasonable thing? Yeah, is there anything which is hardly to be understand? So he's doing the awareness. Yeah, so it's like thinking. So now everything makes sense. Everything becomes so clear. Understanding and awareness of one's own thought process. When you're talking, you're using your thought process to think. Yeah, and then you say out the thing, and then you have another layer to review your this thought process. Yeah, and actually I have I have wrote one article in the past. And okay, and this term I call is the 抽离, which is
jump out from yourself.
Yeah. It's something like that idea. So it's something like another soul. Yeah, another soul look at you. There's another man which is you. Look at you. Yeah. So this is but we don't have to do this. We don't have to imagine there's one guy looking at us, watching us all the time. We don't need to do this all the time. But this is a good starting. Yeah, this is a good starting to let you feel this to let you feel the real reflection. Yeah. So okay, when we are talking something or we are sharing something or we are doing something, we're using the horizontal thought process. The horizontal, okay. And we are doing the real reflection, or when we activate our metacognitive skills, okay. And this is a vertical. Yeah, this is a vertical. But the vertical, okay, let's say the vertical is second layer. Yeah, second layer. But in this second layer, it also have the horizontal.
Oh.
Yeah. Do you get what it means? I'm not sure whether I make it clear.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So it's something like
whether you get into another layer, right?
Yes. It's another layer.
If you are at second layer, if it is horizontal, it means maybe you stop here. It's not going to the next thinking process.
Not really the thinking process, yeah, because it is in the first layer, we also can go to the next. Yeah, we also can link this topic to another topic. We can find a connection. We can find a connection between like investment and the health issue, and like the investment and our job. We also can do this linking. in the first layer, but the second layer is, does it make sense? Does it make sense to have this linking? If it makes sense, what should I do? Yeah, this is the second layer. So the second layer is built on the first layer. So it's something like, what's the input of the first layer? Is all the information, all the knowledge. Yeah. Yeah, all the information, all the knowledge you have. So you have the process input, process output. Okay. Then the second layer review this output. This output become the second layer's input. And also not only this input. Yeah. The second layer will also use the knowledge, use the information plus this output of the first layer to become its input. So it process the information once again. Yeah. So we do it all the time. You can have the first layer, you can have the second layer, you can have the third layer, you can have the fourth layer. Yeah, you can have many layers. So at the end, the information will remove a lot of noise and leave the darkest and cleaner concept, or the I shouldn't use concept here. Yeah. So okay, look. Yeah. So now actually I using my second layer. My second layer tell me I shouldn't use concept here. Yeah, because concept is not the good term at here. Yeah. So this is I use a second layer to govern my first layer talking. Okay. And we shouldn't use concept. Yeah, because it's not a concept. This is something like the fact. Yeah, it's something like a fact, or it's something like a thing. Yeah, the darkest and cleaner and cleanest thing of ourselves. It could be the weakness. Like just now, like just now I shared to you. So this is how do we do the reflection to improve the metacognitive skills. The reflection is different from other reflection that other people told you. Yeah. If you want to use reflection to improve your metacognitive skills, this is the way. Yeah, this is the way. And also, yeah, just now you talk about meditation. Yeah, yeah, it's true. You can raise your awareness. Yeah. Okay, so this is my sharing. Yeah, this is my sharing for today. Do you have anything you want to add in?
No.
Okay. What is your feeling when you're saying no?
Yeah. 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 Just simple. And then of course there is a lot of bad feeling. Yeah, because yeah, just now we seems like go through a little bit to our a reflection which go to the dark side. Yeah, so yeah, so feeling is reflection. The feeling of reflection is always not that good.
Yeah, I miss yeah, and yeah, because I can hear, I can feel your feeling when you are saying no. In every end of conversation.
Yeah.
I try to make some yeah, I mean I try to I try to find I try to find, yeah, I don't know how to say. It's just yeah. I try to interpret what my feeling and my thought
Oh,
on your no.
okay.
But
Yeah.
I'm not sure whether this is wrong or this is correct. Yeah, because because it is just a no. This is just a no. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. We still can do some we still can do some interpretation.
Yeah.
Yeah, because most of the time, mm, after you share, I will correct you. Mm. And and this is this is quite a bad feeling to you, and also it could be quite it could be quite confusing on the idea. Yeah, it could be and just now you talk about the bad feeling, and you already mentioned this is one of them. Okay, and the second is actually the more important than the first one. Yeah, because the first one is just an emotional state. Mm, mm.
Yeah.
And the second one, second one, I'm I don't know what's your feeling when you are saying the no, but from my hearing is something like a release. So it's something everything, everything. This is an ending. Yeah, this is the ending. So yeah, this is the end of conversation. So I can throw everything. Yeah. So that means I can put down everything. Mm. I can put
Mm.
down my I can
Without
put down my
everything.
mind. I can shoot. I can shut down my brain. I can shut down my thinking. Mm. I can put everything uh at the floor. So I tomorrow I need to pick up again. Mm. And then okay, if this is the reason, okay, if this is the reason, and this if this is the real interpretation, it may indicate that yeah yeah it may indicate that you wouldn't think in deep after the conversation. I mean, you wouldn't think those ideas, you wouldn't think the concept we go through in the conversation after the end of conversation. I mean, you wouldn't think this idea, and you also wouldn't use this idea in your real life. Yeah. If this is the correct interpretation.
Um.
Yeah, this is just my feeling.
Yeah.
Mm.
Uh. Not really correct. I would say because during the reflection, yeah, I found that really every time if I do reflection, I really I really uh I would tend to avoid especially when the feeling is not good, and then there must be a lot of rationalization. So after this talking, it is something like open my mind, and I think I will I will try this definitely.
Mm?
Yeah, to
Uh,
trying to find out the uh the real thing in my reflection, and not just avoiding my emotion, and then cheating myself.
yeah. Okay. My interpretation is not based on today's no. Okay, it's based on uh like uh it's based on like more than 10 no in the past. Yeah.
Oh, oh, oh.
The interpretation of no is not only for this topic. Yeah. Yeah, of
Mm,
course. Yeah, we cannot just we cannot use just one no. Yeah, we cannot use just one no to to find something. It must have some connection. It must have some indicator. Yeah. And to me, the indication here is not just only about the no. It's also because of we carry out so many old topic. Okay,
mm,
but it seems like every time we rediscuss the old topic,
yeah.
uh, it seems like mm, your thinking, your thinking and your sharing didn't up to another level. Still at the same level.
Mm,
Yeah, this is my thinking. So I connect this to the no, and yeah, so it become the interpretation. It become that interpretation. So what it means is okay, first, if you think the idea I share is incorrect, or for example, some people may share me some idea, and if I think, yeah, it could be correct, it could be incorrect, I also will do the reflection. I also will think, yeah, after the conversation, I also will think, for me, I also will think, yeah, I will find out the reason why is correct or why is incorrect. I will go through in mind. Yeah, I will go through in deep. Yeah, I will go through the concept, the sharing, the talking other people told me again and in deep. Yeah, very, very deep. And I didn't see the thing. Yeah, I didn't see the same behavior.
In me.
Yeah, on you. But not everyone need to do this. Yeah, this is just one of the methods. It's just one of the method of learning. It's just one of the method of learning. We can also have many method of learning. We don't need to force ourselves to just use this method to learn more.
Yeah.
To go through the idea in deep, to go through all the concept in deep. Yeah. But if you don't use this method, how do you find out
A better method.
yeah, but yeah, I mean, if you don't use this method, how can you sure that you can you can get more information on that particular concept or idea from other channel, and you also will go through in deep. So at the end, you still need to go through in deep. Yeah, at the end, you still need to go through in deep. No matter which learning methods, which learning method you choose, and also no matter which information you want to really understand, or some knowledge you want to fully aware, you want to fully know. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, don't have any sharing already, right?
Yeah, yes. This time is yes.
Yeah. Okay, so that's all for our today conversation. How do you feel? Did you enjoy the conversation? Please tell us what you think of our conversation. And we are not native speakers. If you found any vocabulary mistake that we made, please also comment to let us know. Because we want to learn more and improve ourselves. Remember to like and subscribe to us. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.